Hello, Cyclone Hola. Although no longer a tropical system, it is still a very active area of low pressure, and as we go through the rest of Monday, moves closer towards that northern part of the North Island. Now, the good news is that the worst of the weather looks to be staying offshore as the central part of the low pressure slides just towards the north and the east, where we find the heaviest rainfall and the strongest winds offshore, but we'll still find some of that rain feeding down towards the top of the North Island and those stronger winds as well. But it's also going to move through very quickly. By the time we head through towards that early part of Tuesday morning, the main system way away out towards the eastern part of the country. But we are still going to find some stronger winds, gales, perhaps even severe gales as we go across the rest of Monday, particularly across that northern part of the country, towards northern, across towards Great Barrier Island, the Coromandel, and perhaps even for parts of, say, the Bay of Plenty in Auckland, but really only the exposed areas of those regions, and across towards Gisborne as well. You can see those darker blues as well, showing some heavier rainfall, perhaps even some thunderstorms for the likes of Gisborne as we go through in towards the evening today. By Tuesday, the low pressure is away towards the east, and we are going to find much of the country left in that southwesterly feedback. Still some rather blustery conditions, but it is looking like a much better day for Tuesday. But we have got those severe weather warnings and watches in place. Now, the warnings really are for places like Northland, across towards, say, Auckland and the Coromandel, but really especially for places like Great Barrier Island as we go through Monday, and perhaps even the most exposed areas of the Bay of Plenty and Rotorua for the wind, and also for Gisborne as we go through in towards even into the early hours of Tuesday morning. And it's a very similar area covered by those heavy rain warnings as well, as we go through the rest of Monday and through towards that first part of Tuesday, particularly from the Northland across again towards Great Barrier Island and the Coromandel, and over towards Gisborne we could find some heavy thunderstorms as well, just as we go through in towards the evening time today and perhaps that first part of the daytime on Tuesday. There are some watches elsewhere, but the main area of wet and windy weather looks like it's now offshore, but we are still going to keep a very close eye on the forecast and keep up with all the latest forecast watches and warnings at metservice.com.